I'm coming to town next week, and it totally throws you off from what you're planning to do that week, right? Maybe it throws you off of your eating habits because they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna go out and we're gonna, have great dinners, we're gonna have drinks or whatever it is, and it's throwing you off of your plan that you said you weren't gonna stray from, right? Come on, I don't see any hearts. I know somebody feels me. Somebody out there knows exactly what I'm talking about because it happens to me a lot. Somebody comes in and where I live, all right, good, somebody feels me, thank you. Where I live, it's a destination place. I live in Savannah, Georgia, and I travel a lot. I'm a designer. I do set design for film and television along with many, many, many other things. I'm an entrepreneur and a blogger. But everybody wants to come to my house, and sometimes I'm in like workflow mode and I need to crank out a bunch of stuff. And I'm like, not really a good time, but that's okay. I know how to work with that now. I know exactly what to do when those distractions come into play. It doesn't stop me from my goal. I can still, go full steam ahead. And so I'll talk about that in 1 second about what you can say when those kind of things do happen. But, it's normal. It's life. You have to address certain situations. And but I'll just go ahead and tell you now, I know one thing I do if let's just say a friend or a family member comes over and I'm in the middle of working or cranking out a big project, you just say, hey, here, my house is open, or, here's the TV, make yourself comfortable. I have to do work for a couple hours. Or, say you're on vacation or you're traveling or something. You can tell the people that you're with, hey, go ahead, go to breakfast without me because my lifestyle and my health is really important to me and I want to stay on track about that, so I'm going to go and exercise, but I'll catch up with you guys after breakfast, right? Or after dinner, whatever it is. That's a really easy technique that you can do just to, stay motivated, keep on your track and, catch up with those distractions later and address those, when the time is right. All right, so the third thing is, and again, this is the third interruption that you could experience right when you feel like this is second nature, right when you feel like, oh, I got this, I'm good, nothing's throwing me off my game, I got it, I'm seeing results, I'm feeling beautiful, I'm looking good, my business is growing. There could be that third thing, and that third thing is the seduction of success. All right. So again, it's when you start to feel like you've mastered it. You start to feel like you're special. You're like, oh, okay, I got this. I know how to get results, but the process isn't that great. How does that feel? How would you like to know that you have to, go through something that doesn't feel that great as you're going through it, but you know that you've mastered how to get results, right? That's not great. You want to win-win in both situations, right? You want to go through something that you can actually feel good about the process because process is important, and you want to get results, right? Don't settle for one or the other. So, when the seduction of success comes along, just be like, I know what you are. I know who you are. Back up. I'm not going to get fooled by this. I'm going to have a great process, and I'm going to have really great results. So it's all about mindset. All right. So now that you know all of that information, right? I hope that helps you as you're really understanding what it's going to take as you start to form these habits, these new habits that are going to create change in your life. Good. All right. I'm glad that somebody's feeling it. Mind you that if you do get thrown off, right in those stages where you're, in the groove, and you're like, oh, I'm thrown off. You know what you have to do, right? Go right back to the fight through stage. And remember those 3 tips that I gave you in the fight through stage? I'm going to go back and read those. The fight through stage, you have to recognize, and again, that's just recognizing that it's a situation, that it's a hurdle that you have to get past. You have to ask yourself 2 questions. How will I feel if I do this? How will I feel if I don't do this? And then if that doesn't work, you're going to look at the life projection. You're going to look at yourself in 5 years and see what your life will look like if you don't get past that particular hurdle. All right? So just keep going back through the fight through. And again, remember, you need to win 2 to 3 of those fight throughs, 2 to 3, and then you're back on track and it's feeling like second nature again. So in closing, I just want to remind everybody that, successful people form really good habits, and, habit forming is like a daily activity. You form good habits daily, and that's really important. So don't feel like it's the end of the world if you didn't get where you wanted to be today. Tomorrow's a new day. There's always room to change and to, start again and get back on track. It's never, ever, ever too late. And so go out there and remember that, in order to get where you've never been before, you absolutely have to do something that you've never done before. So that's really key. Put the work out there and you'll definitely see results. Do something different. And as we say at Butterflies Do It, try change. And I'd love to see, what you're conquering this week or this month or even this year. I want to know what your goals are. If you found that this was helpful at all and you're loving it, please show me some love. Let me know what you thought over on Twitter. Let's keep the conversation going at Butterflies Do It. Make sure that you use the hashtag #TryChange, because I want to know who you are and I want to know how your journey's going. And if you're at one of those hurdle phases, maybe I can, encourage you and we can work through it together. So have a great night. Stay encouraged. And don't forget to follow us at Butterflies Do It. We'll see you soon. Let's keep the conversation going. All right? You can do it. Have a good night. Love you. Bye.